Hi Pisces, welcome to your energy check-in. As you guys know, these readings are timeless and absolutely signless. So you actually don't have to have any Piscean placements at all. And you don't have to be watching this video when it's being made, which is around June 2021, literally May 31st, 2021. Also, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please feel free to reach out. Go ahead and head over to my Etsy page and go nuts. Just kidding. I do offer 16 different readings for your reading pleasure. And they range from, I believe, $20 up to about close to 300. So just see if anything resonates with you. Last thing I'd like to say is if you enjoyed my video, please do go ahead and leave a thumbs up for me so that I can actually see, oh my God, somebody's watching this and they like it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Pisces, let's get into your energy. Yes. Oh, 2 cards. What is this? Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, wow. I'm feeling a little sexy time energy with you, Pisces. What is going on? And one card to rule them all. There we go. Okay. Definitely liking how this is starting off. I just want to say that. And let me just go ahead and satisfy my Virgo rising by making these cards look semi-decent. Now, Pisces, or whoever you are, if this reading is for you, I am really liking these cards. I love these cards because I do see the ascension energy here. I see spiritual service and I see this higher level spiritual protection around you. So let's get into this. So what I'm seeing, Pisces, my dear, is that you are definitely crowned by spiritual service if you're watching this video. And to be honest, you guys, I do all sorts of readings, just for fun, like whatever. But my real job, my personal specialty, like my soul mission, is to awaken light workers to their higher potential. So usually when people come to me for a reading, they may not be ready yet, but I always see that they have spiritual service or some type of soul contract to step into mastery in this lifetime. But when they come, some of them are ready and then they get told what they need to do, but others, they come and they get told, okay, you do need to do this shadow work, you need to clean this up, they need energy shifts, right? So but the thing that is consistent is they have soul contract. So basically I work with light workers. And if you're watching this video, this may be for you. What I do see here, though, that you might be like, oh yeah, that sounds like me. I'm seeing you having a little bit of trouble getting it grounded, getting it rooted or something. Because I saw this card kind of, as I'm seeing this energetically, it's like struggling to kind of right itself up. So I do want to say, if that sounds like you, please do not worry, because this card is very solid. And this card, which represents the support that you have around you, because you're in a little bit of an egg, I have to be honest, you're in a little bit of a protective egg where you may actually feel like how you perceive of it is going to be different depending on you. Some of you may actually feel protected. Some of you may feel insulated. Some of you may interpret it as feeling alone or lonely. Whatever it is for you, you're being very, very much held right now and almost held in stasis. For somebody here, you kind of want to get going on something. You know that you're here for something larger. I do see medical energies around whoever you are. Somebody here may actually be a surgeon or have surgical energies and in their field, but down here they don't have a medical degree, right? Who knows, right? But I'm seeing that you just want to get started on what you're doing, but you feel held back. So whatever is going on for you, I do feel that it's purposeful. Your stasis right now is purposeful. So you have to get your energy to be grounded first, because it's too shaky a little bit. So this new energy, let's put it this way, maybe some of you are getting downloads, but this new energy that you're trying to pull in and call in and ground is almost to the point of getting settled. But as I'm saying that, I'm feeling a lot of grief energy, and interestingly, it's in the solar plexus area. So let's talk about that, because when I feel grief energy from people, a lot of times it tends to be in the nasal area behind the nose. And it makes sense, you know, when you're really crying, it's almost like your nose is just running, running, running. You can't stop. It's like a faucet. That's all that energy being made manifest in the physical and coming down. But, or I may feel it in the heart space, right? Sometimes even in the back of the heart. But here, if this reading is for you, I'm feeling some in the left shoulder in the front around the heart area, but also in the solar plexus area on the left. Let's talk about this energy because it feels like regret, okay? It feels like something you went through, something that you regret, and it left you lonely. And when I feel your energy, trust me, I understand, because loneliness is just, I guess, a byproduct of my soul chart in this lifetime, right? But I feel you feeling very lonely. It's literally like I feel this energy of you standing here, like super cute, you're a person, and the energy just like the breeze just breezing around you, like the wind, like a breeze around you, and to the point it's still so alone that I'm hearing that little whistling sound that you hear when you see a tumbleweed in the TV, right? And I don't mean to laugh, and we have to laugh sometimes though, because otherwise we'll cry, right? And sometimes when it's bad, it's like otherwise we'll die. And that's what I'm feeling here. It's a feeling of being so damn lonely is what I'm getting. And in fact, I'm hearing you say so fucking lonely. Okay, that's the word that comes straight from the heart space. So now I'm liking that we're starting to feel the heart space come online with this grief. But I'll tell you what, it feels like anger in the heart space, right? So this is the anger, the bitterness that you're holding in your heart that I'm seeing. Some just came up through the throat chakra. So some of you may actually feel your throat chakra is closing off right now, because most likely the angels and guides, they're working on our fields as we're talking. So I'm feeling it come up. This is beautiful. So it was hiding out a little bit in your solar plexus area, and the reason why is because I feel that on some level it was safe. You felt it's safer to feel this sadness and this pain and this loneliness in your solar plexus area, because it's almost like in the heart it would have been too amplified. So instead, when it came into your heart, when we felt it coming into your heart, it came through as anger. Because guess what? Anger allows us to feel better about a situation. Oh my God, this person left me. Well, I'm angry at them because they're a jerk. It's easier to be angry than to feel sad and to feel really the feelings that you're actually feeling here. So I love that it's coming up and we're getting some motion and emotion in the heart space. But as we're talking about it, it's coming up and out, and it's beautiful. And they're saying that the reason why they're taking the moment to clear you on this call, they're so funny. Look, my guides, they put in these plugs. They're saying, they're so funny. They're like, the reason why we're taking the time to clear you on this call instead of directing you to get an energy shift with Janelle. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, I do move energy, so please hit me up. But anyway, the reason I love a shout out to my guides. But the reason why they're having you move that energy right now on this call is simple, because they need you to be receptive. I'm getting that your ears are closed, you're not listening, right? So some of you, and so as I said that, it triggered some of you, not all of you. Some of you are like, I'm listening, I'm writing this down, I'm having popcorn and listening. But some of you, that triggers you. Me saying you're not listening triggers you, because you don't want to listen. You don't want someone to tell you to listen. You want to be out there doing what you want. Watch that energy, okay? Because as I'm tapping into that energy, I'm suddenly getting this bad boy, bad girl energy. I want to be bad. This is a shadow. Shadow energies are going to get you nowhere. This shadow, let's feel into that shadow. Let's see if we can pull a card. Wait, what deck? Oh my God, I don't even know which deck wants to come here. When we feel into this shadow, it feels like defensive energy. This guy wants to show up. Oh, 2 cards. Oh, okay. I knew these cards. This is my favorite deck, by the way, Witches Tarot. It's my favorite because they don't lie. This deck doesn't lie. None of the decks lie, but you know what I'm saying. But this deck is just, it speaks. It speaks to me. Look at this defensive energy. It's the 7 of Pentacles masquerade. It's the 7 of Wands masquerading as the Seven of Pentacles. Sweet Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles energy is about, I'm going to give to you, I'm helping you harvest, I'm doing this. But actually the Seven of Wands is that defense energy. That's that energy that says, F you. I got an axe to grind. That's chip on the shoulder. Someone's got a chip on the shoulder here. And it's you, the viewer. All right? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find the Seven of Wands in this. There he is. Boom. So you know what? Whoa, that card wanted to come out. The Hermit card right underneath. You see that? It says, fuck you. That's exactly what that card says. But it's masquerading. Look! Exactly. As this Seven of Pentacles. I'm here to help. Okay, let's leave that here because it wants to connect to these two cards. So male, female, gender non-conforming, whoever you are, if this video is for you, this is what's going on. You are in a sage moment, yes, that you're moving into something higher, but you've got that weighted energy that says, F you, I got a chip on my shoulder, I got an axe to grind, you mother effer. I'm just going to limit the cursing, guys, because I don't want to like get into that energy too much. But if I were keeping it real and riding the wave of that energy, that's what it's saying. I'm just seeing leather jacket. I'm seeing everything. I want to be bad. Screw you. And you know why? This loneliness. This is coming from a feeling of being alone. Nobody gives a about me. Look at the card that came out. Karma. This is old stuff, okay? Old stuff. You gotta nip it in the bud if this reading is for you. Because, wow, look at the energy. You have to nip it in the bud. Oh, stop. Exactly. Ego, okay? That's what that is. And the Ark of the Covenant. But I love this card on the left. This is showing, you see, this is the two sides. Here we go. This is that ego, the FU. And then we've got the Hermit, the Sage. And then we've got right on, look, 11, alignment, right? Look at the 4 and the 7, 11. So you're getting here. This is assured. Your spiritual service is assured. It's waiting. The soul contract is ready. If you're watching this video and it's for you, then chances are you are being activated. This part of your soul contract has been activated. Everything is in place, but this is about you needing to just do a little, coming to terms with some stuff from your childhood. I do see a younger energy around you. Look at that, right? Younger energy related to you in childhood. It doesn't have to be. It could be now. It could be anything. But gosh, wow, these energies are really speaking. Because look at the alignment. Yeah, where's that? We got to look at this. Anyway, we'll get there. But I'm also seeing a house being erected. These two cards are just showing me a house right now. It's actually 3 of them. A house. Maybe not this one. Yeah? This is showing maybe some of you may have started off building something, erecting something, getting into something new with 3 people. I see that 1 or 3 things, one of those people or things has fallen away, whatever that is. Let's take a look at what that is. Master Artisan. Yeah, we don't need that card. It's this. Oh, actually, yes. This person may have been edged out, or this situation, whatever this is, was edged out because of, it feels like some mastery. It feels a little bit like trickery on your end. Pisces, where are we at? What's going on? We're doing a shadow reading. This is what we're doing. It's clear. Yeah, you may have been not on your best behavior recently with somebody. Is there somebody that, I'm feeling some of you saying, well, I had to put somebody in line. So let's be careful when you feel like you have to put someone in line, because that's coming from a place of ego. So whatever you just did, it may have resulted in the releasing or removing of someone or something from your life, but it feels a little bit like trickery, a little bit manipulation, but it feels like a little bit coming from the ego. Maybe you let something in your ego get the better of you, and it feels a little bit like you may have been a bit mean here. Okay, so you guys know me, I'm a straight shooter, and I do it with love though, so hugs. Sorry, I'm eating cookies on the side if you want to eat cookies too, but we go and talk about it, right? That's gone. Okay, and you're gonna have to come to terms with that when you feel that you want to look at it. For right now, I feel that you're still kind of in this I wanted you gone, I'm done with you, be gone energy, whoever, whatever that is. But I do see spirit has them in their fold. Okay, so they're protecting that person as well. They are working with that person as well. Some of you may actually see yourself as this person who was asked to leave something or someone. Whoever you identify with, you could be identifying with this energy, or you could be identifying with this energy. It's your reading that you're receiving, right? Other people will identify differently. Either way, there's protection there for that person too. And just to summarize very quickly, because the energies are really moving quickly in this reading. If this reading is for you, you are definitely activated now to get started on a soul contract. So surprise, you have soul mission. It's up to you, however you want to do it. But I do see that one of the things spirit is saying as you move into this space is that you're having a little trouble grounding these energies. And it makes sense because you do have to jettison some energies here. They're asking you to look at some of the shadows that you may be carrying. Shadow energies are those energies that make us feel ashamed when we talk about them or when we think about them. And so what we do is we kind of put them in the basement or the attic, whichever one you have. And so we often try to deny those parts of us because they make us feel ashamed. But I'll tell you what, they're still part of us. Everybody has shadows. And so it's just the way it is. Everyone is light and shadow. And so in order to do this work and to bring in more energies, you need to get through some of these old energies. And I'll tell you why, because when a lot of that new higher energy starts to really come in, because look at this, you're knocking on that door with this Hermit and this Ark of the Covenant. Everybody's in place. Look at, you're there with your teacher, your guides, you're in place as the Hermit. When you knock on this door and these energetic downloads, these codes start coming in, it's going to trigger ego within you. Why? Because when the light starts to flood, the shadow, it gets dredged up. That's what happens when somebody who doesn't feel good about themselves, for example, or who is in their shadow, they see someone else doing well and it triggers them and they start to hate the other person, or they start to not like them, or they find reasons to nitpick. But what they don't realize is actually that person is coming through with pure light, and it is their light that is causing you, or the heavy energies, their higher frequencies are causing the lower frequencies within you to be dredged up. And so you have to look at those energies and then release them so you can raise your vibration as well. That's all that is. So please don't go around hating people, guys. These people are your teachers. They're here to teach you. Okay, I do see, yes, I'm feeling the energies and the moving, opening up. So I do see some of you are starting to listen more. Again, I'm feeling the left nostril open up as well. So I do feel a lot of anger stored in the left nostril on the left side of your face. So if you're having issues, sinus problems, if you hit yourself, you're playing baseball, a ball hits you, and it doesn't matter. That's blocked energy, and it will attract, if it's left untreated, it will attract a physical malady in that area, because it's kind of like life force energy is not able to flow. And so if you feeling a little sensitive in that area, then you will understand this, right? So that's where you're holding your anger. Some of you're holding your anger also around your left ear. And so that ear is like, F you, mother effer, don't effing talk to me ever again. I will effing cut your throat. That's the level of energy and anger I feel in that area. So we want to breathe in and out 2 more times. Let's breathe in together. I could just feel that part of you like, okay, I'm calming myself down. 1 more time. Have you tried kickboxing, whoever you guys are? I'm also feeling the sadness of that energy in the right side of your throat area. It's like a little bit of a bulging there. It's almost like I'd rather show you my anger than show you my sadness. You have to move past it, because all you're doing is keeping yourself stuck. That's it. That's all you're doing. And as I'm saying that, I'm feeling us drop into the heart space now. And this sadness is now moving from the throat and dropping into the heart. All right? Yes, come home to the heart. Let's feel it. It feels like a little bit like a liquid, like moving from side to side. Let's feel it. Let's let it be in there. You can rub your chest. You can, tap your chest just like a mother would do to the baby, and the baby's lying on the back. They're like, oh, singing to it. That has effect, right? Everything that mothers do instinctually, we just have to do that for ourselves because it works. Trust me, it works. Okay. As I'm feeling this, my left hand is over my heart, and now we're out of the anger and we're into the place of sadness. That anger aspect of you is like, okay, I'm willing to let you try. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to try something new, and that's all you need, a little bit of willingness. Now, what you're gonna do is with your hand on your heart chakra, you're just going to feel into this energy, and you're just going to say, "It's okay." That's it. You need to hear it's okay. And my throat is sore now. So Pisces, whoever you are, it feels like you need permission to soothe. At ease, soldier. Some of you are carrying this from another lifetime. I was definitely feeling a lot of old Greco-Roman energy, military, coming through here. It doesn't have to be that for all of you, but somebody here. As I said that, my left ear perked up. You're going to know. You're going to be like, yeah, that's me. Male, females. I feel some women on here, but definitely some male. Definitely masculine energy. That was masculine energy. You're like, yeah, that's me. Now, remember, in that lifetime, it was good. It was important. It was self-preservation to be up in your anger feelings and to be that way and to be aggressive. That's not that light. We're not there anymore. You got to let it go. Karma, let that go. Sorry. I just feel like I need to slap you, right? And I don't usually feel that. Actually, I have slapped viewers, but but not like this, right? It was more like this. Just kidding. No, for real. We're gonna laugh it out. But you do need to transform this. Let it go. The anger you're carrying from other lifetimes, it's a chip. Gotta let go of the chips. I'm getting pulled back to, for some of you or someone here, I'm getting pulled back to another lifetime in the Klondike times. I'm seeing a lot of money being swindled, you being swindled out of money, and you're still carrying the anger. Listen, what did you expect? You got people willing to uproot themselves and move over to, the Western seaboard for riches that were, right, for little nuggets. Most people died. Most people didn't get it. And most probably got stolen from at some point. So the point is, there are reasons why you have to let these things go. Look at the other karma card in this. Whenever I watch this card, in my readings, it's a karmic card, but it's also carrying this energy of higher learning. It's time, they're saying, it's time to learn from your mistakes. It wants to pull itself over to the ego side a little bit more than the spiritual side. And the reason why is because it's the ego side, the hurt side, #hurtbay, right? All of that. That side that's manifesting as anger to mask the sadness needs to learn a lesson here. And let me feel into that lesson. I feel a lot of bitterness, a lot of dry humor, because I just heard someone say, yeah, the lesson is, oh my God, it was so quick. What was it? Oh crap, it was gone. It's so quick. That's when you know you're channeling. It was very dry and sarcastic. Let's move past the dry and sarcastic energy and get into this. The lesson here that you need to learn. Oh, yeah, no, I heard them say, oh, you can't have it all. I guess you can't have it all. It's like this energy, right? That kind of energy is very slow, like molasses. It's keeping you stuck. And it's like a substance that comes off of you. So we want to clear this energy so that you can be fresh and clear. And in order to do that, you are going to have to do some inner work, I do see. And part of that is about dropping your defenses, at least to spirit. Letting spirit in. What spirit? It's you. And I know this card wants to come out now. I saw it kind of hanging out underneath here because I could see it peeking out right there. We were talking about this masculine energy, right? It doesn't have to be your biological gender again. This is masculine polarity. It's about time for you, they're saying, to pull that masculine energy in, clear it. Come to terms with whatever is going on in your life, what has happened, where you find yourself. Get rid of that chip on the shoulder. Get rid of that chip on the shoulder. Chip on the shoulder is when it's very common for that adolescence, that young adult, 24, 25, the adolescence, the 14, all of that to carry. But the hope is that when we start getting into ages like 28 and we start to have experiences, as men and women that allow us to relate finally to what our parents were going through and what other people were going through, we start to have that chip lessen. That's when we are really able to integrate these things. But a lot of times we see people heading out into later ages, never having been able to really transmute those energies and to integrate them. And so they're walking through life into their 50s and 60s, and some even eventually dying with a chip on their shoulder. And guess what happens next lifetime? You come in, you got a chip. And now you're like, where did this come from? I don't know. I was born this way. No, you're just carrying this energy that you've got to move through. So let's continue working here, okay? Yeah, look at the seasons, right? I want to feel there's some more energy here. I'm also seeing some really protective energies here. You're protecting other people is what I'm seeing. Please know that let's take a look. Let's say if you have other siblings or younger siblings or something like this, because I'm just seeing these two cuties right here. Let's use that as an example. If you feel very protective of those energies, please know that those energies are merely mirrors for yourself. Anybody that you ever come into contact with is at a certain level, if you can see it, just reflecting an aspect of you. So if you see somebody that needs protecting, that's an aspect of you that needs to be protective, and you should turn that protection energy inward towards yourself. So there are things this is telling me, Pisces, that some of you, if this reading is for you, whether you're aware of it or not, you may be a bit of a judgmental person. And the reason why is because I'm seeing you projecting aspects unknown from yourself out into the world. And so it's something simple as, that person needs protecting, this person needs guiding, this person needs a slap, whatever it is you're saying. You seem to have ideas about what people need, and that is really, just like I said that, my throat chakra was like right? What that is really an invitation to inquiry, and an invitation to become aware that you are seeing in other people the very thing that you and your wounded energies from within are in need of, okay? So who's in place to give it to you? You are. This card wants to come in. What is that? Look at that, life path. Look at that. We're just talking about the little babies within us, little inner children. So this card also, when it comes out, gives me medical energies. Let's pull a card from this deck. It's wanting to come in. I see it. I see you. Let's go ahead. It's medical energies. It makes sense, because when a lot of times when we have the spiritual service card come out, the energy is we need to clean some stuff up before. The moon card, does it want to come out reversed like that? It wants to come out like this. Aww. The moon card, first of all, speaks of fears, illusions, and they're saying here illusionary tactics. So I'm getting a very sleight of hand energy here with your energy field, right? So just so you guys know, you guys are amazing, but the spirit, you're not, I don't want you to be like, oh my God, this reading is so hard. No, the guides are choosing to bring through shadow information so that you can really help untether yourself, so you can get into this space of alignment for what the energies that are coming in. So that's why we're doing this. So just hang in there, guys. But what they're saying here is a little bit of a sleight of hand. I'm seeing that you don't show who you really are. You see how this baby's face is cut in half right now? Makes sense. You only show one side of you. Look, we see that side, but that's what it really is. But we see this, right? Reserved, right? Look at this. The fear and illusions card is here, and so it's coming in the reverse. So this is telling me a little bit that there's a fear behind wanting to show who you are. And please know that this side that you do show of yourself is not a fake side. It's actually, well, for some of you, they're actually saying for some of you it's very manufactured. Okay. But the point is that there's nothing wrong with wanting to show a side, but it's almost like you keep your goodies to yourself. You keep your soft parts to yourself. Let me get some water, excuse me. Hold on. Okay. Oh my God. I just finished doing the Aquarius reading and like talking for like an hour. Pisces. Yes. So you kind of keep your soft parts to yourself. Now, as I'm saying, as I'm saying that you guys are so cute, yeah, I'm just hearing the words like jelly. So it's really cute because you have really sweet sides. I mean, Pisces can be really sweet. You have a very sweet side to you, right? But as I'm feeling into that, this card wants to come out, whatever this is. There you are. As I'm feeling that, I'm feeling a very maniacal side to you as well, associated with this sweet side, and I don't know why. I know why. Feels a little, oh God, they really are going into the shadows. By the way, people, everybody has shadows, okay? And I don't want you to run from your work just because, look, this is a free shadow reading, so let's just take it, right? But I'm feeling a little sadistic energy here now. Hold on. Held on. What that means and the way it shows up is this. I won't show you my sweet side unless I can hurt you also. So you show them your sweet side, but then you hurt them. So this is not all of you, but I guarantee you, if it's you that I'm reading here, this little part for, you're going to know it. Because you're going to be like, yeah, I do. I don't know why I do that. I'll tell you why you do that. It's past life stuff, number one. For somebody here, I'm feeling that you were in a circus. You possibly, back in the day, you possibly were literally living a lie. You had to produce, and you had to produce based on a projection of self that was serving a group. So when did you get to be yourself, right? And that created a contention. It created hatred. And for some of you, this is for somebody here, that's their real past lifetime connection. But the way spirit works is that they're choosing from you guys, who I can feel on this call, they're choosing from one of you, but it may also be an allegory for something the rest of you may have gone through in this life. Maybe your childhood was like a circus. You couldn't be yourself, and it bred resentment, right? Resentment comes when we can't do something about something, and we start to resent it, and it turns to bitterness. And sometimes people lash out and they make you pay for being able to see their soft sides. And it's just a pattern. So when we become aware of this pattern, then we can start to change it. And how do we do that? From a very 3D perspective, you notice what you do. Oh, this person said something, but this person complimented me or did something nice, and I just tore them down. I just said something, it was a little bit of a dig, or I just blew up at them and walked out, stormed off, or I found a way to be passive aggressive and hurt them, and and you don't like that part of you. You don't know why you do it. Maybe feel bad about it later, or you'll know because you may attract people who are masochistic. They want to be hurt on some level. Now, I know that's a controversial saying, they want to be hurt, but guys, I do shadow reading. That's one of my specialties, and just trust me, at a certain level, it's choice. Okay, we need to understand what informs choice, but choice. Okay, and it's at another level, subconscious. But anyway. But here we experience it as patterns, and that's why we have to work to understand the patterns. What am I doing? What am I doing? And then gradually we try to interrupt the pattern until eventually you could see the pattern coming from a mile away, and you have enough impulse control that you make a different choice. But it takes time. And so I believe that if this reading is for you, you're probably vibing real hard here, but the question is, are you able to stay open to hearing these things about you and understanding that it doesn't jeopardize this at all? Spirit is like saying, we need you to go higher now, please wipe the mud off of your feet, case closed. They're not like, oh, we think you this, they're not thinking that way. It's like, this is a service to you, because you're the one who came down here and said, this is my project, this is how I want to be of service, and you volunteered to do this work on earth. But you also said, I want to know what I need to clean up before I step into that. And here we are. So this is actually a service to you. So please don't be up in arms or feel a certain type of way about anything. Pay attention to the patterns, okay? Let's see this. What is this? The Seven of Wands. Thank you. In reverse, Seven of Wands, that defensive energy. Like I said, your energy is listening. That's all we want. We want you to listen. And I'm telling you about this. I'm like, don't be up in your feelings about this. And we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So I do see that you are open to understanding this pattern or these patterns about yourself, okay? It takes time. I wanted to see what this card was. Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is telling me you just want to receive. You don't want to talk about it. Talk about it. I said talk about it, but I heard chalk about it. What is that about? That's going to be for somebody, chalk. Okay, so I don't know if you don't want to write it or keep a ledger. I don't know what that is, but it's for somebody. But I'm getting that, yeah, okay, I'm going to listen, but I don't want to talk about it. I'm not ready to talk about it. And you don't have to. You just need to be aware. And why do you have to be aware? Not because I'm making you. You have to be aware because you asked me to tell you. It's called a soul contract. So if you came to this video or it was presented to you or you stumbled upon it or you tripped and fell on a banana and your phone fell open and somehow activated YouTube and this was playing, it's energetically in your field and you can watch it, and if it resonates with you, okay. If it doesn't, back pocket it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Back pocket it and see how it goes. But this is some karmic stuff and we're just releasing. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. One card wants to come out. Father issues. I'm just feeling it. Listen, welcome. I'm the choir preaching to you, okay? So trust me, we all have father issues. Look at it's falling right under the masculine. I'm feeling a lot of, look at this Nine of Wands in the reverse. Does it want to stay reverse? Kind of doesn't matter. The energy's coming through. Father issues here, feeling a lot of water around this connection. So some of you may actually be dealing with a father, God bless, who has passed. Okay, I do feel that. And some of you may be feeling with a father who has passed out of your life. So this is feeling like the ending of a soul contract. So you may not interact with this person much in this life anymore, to be honest. But for some of you, you still have your father in your life, you know, to whatever degree that relationship feels pleasurable or is pleasurable to you. But what I'm getting is that there is a sense of tumult or a sense of disconnect around the father figure, a male, masculine, and it doesn't have to be male gender, but a masculine energy. But it is feeling like a father, to be honest, male body. But I do feel a disconnect here because this fatherly energy, for some of you, this is representing God. Okay. For some of you, this is a religious thing and it's representing God. But either way, it's similar. You are disconnecting in the mental space. There is a wounded heart space here around this father figure or this spirituality or whatever you'd like to say. But there's a disconnect in the mind space because it almost feels like you feel misunderstood by this patriarchal energy. Whoever this energy is or whatever it represents, it is being interpreted by you as patriarchal. And so you're interpreting it as something or somebody that has dominion over you to a degree that you feel that they inform you and your self-worth and your value. And I just want to go ahead and step in here as your friendly healer and shadow worker. I'm literally lightly stepping in between you and that male figure, and I want to reintroduce you to this. Okay, interesting. Hello, whoever you are, viewer. I want to introduce you to this friendly father energy. This beautiful, amazing, very supportive, kind-hearted. As I'm saying this energy, I feel so much anger coming from you, Pisces, male, female, gender, non-conforming, in the heart space. Feel the trigger, feel it. I'm going to introduce you to this friendly, loving, supportive, um, I'm hearing antithetical. Oh, guys, you guys, let me finish my speech, okay? Don't put words in my mouth. um, Energy who's here to serve you and to promote you in any way that you like, and your father or your fatherly figure, or God, whatever you know believe this to be, wants you to reassess yourself in their eyes. They're proud of you. There's nothing wrong with you. They don't see anything wrong with you. The issue here is that you may have misinterpreted through conditioning, through unresolved trauma, through a lens that is based on wounds, right? Through other people especially in the form of religion, other people, you know, making you misunderstand by pushing their stuff on you, like they don't know, okay? They don't know. You have to choose, and this is where they're going now. You have to choose to see the world differently. People aren't going to pull you up. I'm pulling you up right now, God bless, right? Because you know me, I will pull you up. But you have to make the decision to see the world in a different way. You want to see tormentors? You're good. You're going to get it. You want to see somebody who persecutes? You're good. You're going to get it. You want to see someone who wants to say, want to fight? Good. You're going to get it. And guess what? That's you projecting attack onto the world. Yeah, so you were attacked in the past. But it's not happening in this very moment, because right now you're listening to this video. And I'm telling you that you're being called to look upon the world in a different way. And that means having a faith within you that defies what you've been told is the case. Because right now you're running on fumes. You're running on fumes that are based on the ego that has developed within you. And that ego has developed because it was conditioned by people around you. And part of that, as I said, that I saw the karmic card, part of that is also because you are carrying some karmic weight that needs to be resolved. Wounds. But also I see a lot of like castle walls built around you to keep everybody out. So Pisces, my dear, they are going deep with you guys, and that's because they really want you to springboard up, and that's amazing. That's amazing work right there. So you do have to recognize. Yes, I looked. He's still listening. Good. We still got you guys. We still got you, Pisces. Now, if you did feel the need to click off, then you're not hearing this now. But come back come back. We want you. Yes, and I do. Yes, beautiful. Key of light. I gotta tell you guys. Oh, this card keeps coming up in everybody's readings these days. They're giving you the key. They're giving you the key. Literally in the Capricorn reading, the cards were in a key formation. I was like, oh my gosh. They're giving you the key to moving forward. It's a key to move forward. Now, yeah, going back to here, the father issues that I saw. Some of you have given up on this connection. Some of you have given up on this connection to God, if this is what represents. For some of you, it is a spiritual thing. You feel unloved and unwanted and unapproved of by God. Please stop. Listen, I deal with spirit every day. This is whatever your conception of God is wrong, if that's your thing. Okay? And I don't care if the Pope told you that. It doesn't matter. It's wrong. I'd let you guys know. I would let you know that I don't know everything, but based on this, what I've done, close to 1,000 readings in like maybe 2 years. Okay, I can tell you, it's wrong. So please, yeah. And if it's a father figure, start to do the internal work. Your takeaway from this is I am perfect. Don't try to bring the energy down to you. You raise yourself to see the energy. That's a big difference, because when you try to bring the energy down to you, that's when you start, spirit tells you one thing and you're like, I don't see that. You need to make sure it makes sense. That's not the right way. Spirit tells you something, If you don't understand it, you work to understand it so that you can elevate your consciousness to understand this. So when I say, and when they say, because I'm channeling, when they say that whatever you are thinking about yourself, about how you are unapproved, how you're no good, how you're this and that, that's wrong thinking. And they don't care who told you that. If your mom told you that, if your dad told you that, if you opened a fortune cookie and it said that, first of all, that would suck. Okay? It doesn't matter though. But I'd have to be like, whoa, I might even want to listen for a second because a fortune cookie. But the point is, they're saying it's not true. Okay? So you need to surrender those ideas and ask for the reality to come in. And I just told you the reality. Your takeaway when you really get this is that there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. Okay? And you're poised to get started on some work. So please believe in yourself and your ability to master. Okay? Excuse me, can I? You're like, fine. Just kidding. No, he's listening. He's listening. Better. No, I'm kidding. Am I? Okay, there we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Look at how you end. Soul child. Arms wide open. Receiving. Thank you. Let's go from left to right on this. Pisces, get it. Oh, get it, get it. Key of light. They're like, hey man, we're here to talk to you. Here you are, feeling empty-handed. Where's my person? Where's my workshop? Where's my job? Where's my house? Where's my car? Where's my support? Where's my team? Where's my family? Where's my... Where? You're feeling alone. You're feeling unsupported. Spirit's like, hey, you need to cut all that out. I'm paraphrasing, by the way. I'm paraphrasing this part. They're like, yo, you need to cut that out, son, right? You need to cut that out. We don't come down to you. You rise up to us. When you rise up, stop living on your knees. You're not no one asking you to bend down and pray to anybody. No one's asking you to beg to be on this planet. No one's asking you to do anything. They asked you to do this, and you can't do this until you stand up in your own way, in your own right. You elevate yourself, because I'm perfect. I deserve to be here. I have a lot of freaking wisdom. I know what I'm talking about. If these people can't see me, swerve. That's it. That's it. And when you stand up and you get to that place, check this out. Look how Spirit has you. They have you, but they always have you, but you're finally feeling, oh, I can feel them. Why? Because you have now cultivated within yourself a sense of self-worth. I deserve this. Oh, okay. So all those years I thought I had the truth. Oh, I was wrong. There is nothing wrong with me. But I thought there was something wrong with me because my family said that, or my teacher said that, or the Bible said that, or, the Quran said it, or whatever you guys, I don't know what you guys are working with, right? Or I was made to believe that because my friends said that, and I thought I was nothing, and it hurt so much that I pushed them all away, and I created an island for myself, and then I got all angry into my feelings, and I had a chip on my shoulder for years, and now I realized that it wasn't true. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'm here. I'm cool. I'm perfect. I got this. What are we going to do next? And they're just holding you. And when you ask Spirit, what are we going to do next? Please be ready for the answer. What's the answer? Healing. They're like, thank you, my child. They open the book and it's like all the wind. Then it's the healing. For some of you, let's talk about that. The healing for some of you is going to include connections with your angels and guides and conversations. It's going to include the awakening of spiritual abilities because, again, I do see a lot of you, well, yeah, all of you, I'm sure, are light workers. If you're watching this video, it's definitely for you. And you're carrying different abilities. I also see upgrades. Guys, we're in the time of upgrades. They're coming in like water. That's why you're feeling like crap. I gotta be honest. Because guess what? When the stuff comes in, when the energies come in and the light, it drudges up your shadows. That's all that is. When you get angry, when you have these feelings, when you're feeling that jealousy, when you're feeling that guilt, when you're getting that shame, when you're crying all day, when your body is aching, these are energies coming in and dredging up the old shadow energies, and you're purging. As I'm saying this, I am feeling so much tears in the nose area, in the grief area, that it's actually feeling like it wants to run down the back of my throat. You have to clear this energy. So I'm wondering if I should do a quick clearing session. You know what? Let's just ask the angels and guides. Guys, hi guys. You can just talk to them. Hey guys, oh my God, we're already here. Can you please tonight help them to work through? They're like, we're already on it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm feeling it, because they're on it. So they're working on that. I also get that they're working on your ears. They're also working on your throat chakra. A lot of you guys have you protecting that throat. Understandable. Guess what? That's where the neck is. That's where the jugular is. You're protecting that throat. You see, and now the words can't even come out. So I do feel that there are some things that you need to speak. There, you need to witness for yourself. What happened to you? What's your story? Talk about it. In the mirror, talk about it. Make a YouTube video and then erase it, you know, or not a YouTube video, I'm sorry. Go all the way and publish it and then erase it. No, shoot a video on your phone for yourself, talking to yourself, then erase it. You know, gosh, I keep getting Bible study for somebody. For somebody, go to Bible study. There's somebody there you have to meet to have your pain witnessed, right? For some of you, I do feel somebody talking to your cousin is going to be helpful. For some of you, I just see you, almost like see you blowing your nose. Like maybe you're going to have a lot of sinus issues. Just blow your nose and know that as you're blowing your nose, it's also energetically clearing the space, and that's what you're going to need, right? For some of you, so somebody here, the trauma is so much. I just see you holding yourself and just being quiet, and maybe you might get the shakes a little bit, you might cry a little bit, and it's okay. Self-soothe. Call in your angels, call in your guides, okay? So this is master healing. They're saying this because I do feel you're going to be entering into a little bit of a trial, so to speak. What does a trial feel like? When I say it this way, I'm talking about when we reach for something higher, we pull in higher frequency energies again, and it creates a lack of ease. It creates a disturbance in the field because it's breaking up the distortion that you've been living in. And so you can't entertain two frequencies of energy in that sense. You're being leveled up, so this old stuff has to go somewhere. So you start to feel the energies come up. You start to have thoughts and memories about these things. And when these things come up and they trigger you, use it to go in. You can try emotional freedom technique or EFT called tapping. You can, seek counseling. You can do channeled art therapy, they're saying. You can work out. There's something here, though, you have to connect with, is what I'm getting. And I'm feeling a lot of your energy like, no, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. And you have to trust that you're going to be safe. It's safe enough for you to go there. Okay? Get your energy shifts. You guys know I do energy shifts. Go ahead and check out my Etsy page if it's something that you would be interested in, and that's super easy if that's the route you choose to go and you choose to do so with me. I do like to keep things light, so basically it's like this. I'm like, hi, because it's a live Zoom. Hi, let's get that done, and then we can have a hot beverage, we can chat, we can talk. I'll be clearing your energy, bringing things up. You can ask questions, your guides will mention stuff, and it's pretty nice and it's pretty fun, and it's just clearing old stuff, and it's very, very helpful. But you can do whatever it is that you feel that you need to do, as long as you're addressing these feelings. And it's okay. I'm feeling some of you asking, well, what if I was the bad guy? Listen, we're all the bad guy at some point in some lifetime, at multiple points in many lifetimes. If you're the bad guy, if you were the bad guy, guess what? You were the bad guy. And I guarantee you that if you go, check out the soul chart, maybe it's very, very, very possible you were supposed to be the bad guy. There it is. And then when we work on your shadows, and then you realize, oh my God, I wasn't quote unquote bad. I was acting out of my wounded space, and this person's wounding. We were trauma bonded, and so you see your perception starts to change. That's what this is all about. When we break up these old energies, all we do is we create a miracle. And A Course in Miracles tells us that a miracle is merely a change in perception. That's it. So technically, miracles are happening every day. um, for somebody here, your marriage, I almost said married, just for somebody here, your marriage is a miracle in a sense. And it's come, if it hasn't happened yet, or if it has, you'll know if it's for you. It comes as a result of the change in perception. Or for some of you, the marriage itself helped you to have a change in perception, right? To see the world differently. And so this is what we're going for, Pisces. They're asking you to come in and get your healing so that you can have these changes in perception. So you can be convinced to let go of these old energies. Because right now you're just holding on to them. Because you need to think about things a different way. And so they're going to be helping you, but that is going to, again, mean that you're going to be purging some things. Things are going to be coming up. If you have someone you can chat with, it's even better. Another thing that you can expect during this master healing moment is that new energetic codes are coming in. So you're going to be activated in different ways. Some of you are going to slip right into, I think I'm seeing a lot of trances. For some of you, you're going to do some trance work. You're just sitting there doing nothing, and all of a sudden you're like, where did I go for a second? And you remember that you're having a vision. Some of you, it'll be in your sleep because your conscious mind is just a little too hype during the day, so they need to connect with you in your dreams. But you're going to have new learning coming in, these codes, and they're going to result in spiritual abilities for a lot of you. Your intuition is going to get better. Your for some of you, your mouth, you're going to be speaking different words, better words, because you'll be doing a lot of throat chakra clearing. And I'm seeing, and I love this, a pathway opening up from the throat chakra to the solar plexus area, which is going to be amazing. Because why? Because you're going to be in alignment, and you're going to be able to finally speak what it is that you like to speak without the blockage. Because I do feel that a lot of you know what you want to say, but you struggle to say it because the confidence isn't there, or just whatever. And I do think that it would be nice to include the heart chakra in this equation, but that will come in time, right? But anyway, long story short, after the long story, it all cycles into this. You're receiving. What are you receiving? This. All right. So if this reading is for you, then this was about your soul connecting with you as planned. Everything is planned in the soul contract, right? In order to get you to awaken to what's going on in your energy field. They're saying, we're going to send you some stuff, but we need you to make a little room for it. And you're going to love this stuff that's coming in, because it comes with abilities, a new lease on life, greater awareness, greater abundance, and Spirit can send you. Some of you, if you're working on something that is going to be lucrative, guess what? The clients are going to come in. So we're just moving some blockages out, making some corrections in thought, and then we're good, okay? I just got April. So it's almost like either you started this process in April, or whatever's going on is still continuing in April, or you may be actually going into next April, right? And so that's something I want you to consider. You also, I do want to say before I go, guys, that you can have a very interactive energetic connection and exchange with your angels and guides and your guards, right? Your protectors. We already do. You may just not be aware of how that works. And if you are like me and you're like, listen, I need to know what's going on. I just love it. I love you guys. I want to know. Then ask them, and they will start to communicate with you. And don't ask them to be like, okay, if it's really you, write my name on this paper, and then you leave a paper and pencil right there and you're waiting. It's not that way. That would be you again trying to pull spirit down to you. They don't work that way. You elevate to them because they're at a certain frequency. That's why it's always better to connect with them when you're in a buoyant state, because your energy frequency is higher. So instead, hear the change. Hi guys, that's it. Hi guys, I know you're here. I may not see you. I know you talk to me. I don't know. Some of you maybe even be like, hello, I don't know if this is real. I'm crazy. Ha ha ha. but I want to work with you. Please show me how you communicate with me. Done. That's it. That's it. They're all like eagerly awaiting right now. They're like, yes, yes, they're saying it, they're saying it. It's funny because as I'm talking to you now, I do feel energies coming in, and I actually just perceived of my guard standing behind me, right? Actually, it was like out of the corner of my eye, I saw him, and I looked back and a few times, and I just saw a white light somewhere else. So they actually are bringing in some energies for you guys, and so please trust that the energies then when they come in, oh, thank you. They're saying, oh, this is another thing I want to say. When energies come in, sometimes we perceive of them as demonic or scary or whatever. And the reason why is because you feel sensations within your being, within your energy field, within your pocket. They're saying for someone a pocket's going to be significant. But you make the mistake and see those energies as outside of you. A lot of the time, those energies are your own higher self coming in and being downloaded within you, and you feel different. You may start seeing things out of the corner of your eye, or you may feel like just something is watching me, or I'm having, what is this? Or, that's you, okay? It's just you. And if you feel that you are experiencing something like that, reach out to someone who can help you. Again, I'm here. That's what I do. But if you have somebody that you like to work with, someone you know, go ahead. But please be mindful. Do not go and talk to spazzes. Like, hey, I'm feeling this way. Oh my God, get thee behind me. Like, you're not talking to those people like that. You don't go to ask about a car by talking with somebody who knows nothing about cars. Then you're just gonna get yourself confused, right? So be grounded about what you do. Understand that, hey, Janelle just said that energies are going to be coming in. For me, I just need to take it easy, drink a lot of water, don't get all weird, and because it's just my own energy coming in. And you're going to know that it's your own energy coming in because soon you're going to start to feel, quote unquote, more like yourself. That's going to feel like, oh, I can't believe I just asked my boss for a day off. That's so strange because I've always wanted to ask for a day off, but I've always felt really self-conscious. But this time, somehow I just did it. I had the thought and I did it. Wow. And that's because guess what? You changed. Energies of yours came in. You're more of yourself. So you're going to be doing more of the things that you've always wanted to do. That's all that is. You just need the energies to come in and get grounded. And that's it. That's it. And that's what you're experiencing right now. You're still in that process, Pisces, because that's why I'm seeing it wasn't this card, it was this card. It was jiggling because you're trying to get the energy. See how she's pulling the energies in? And then eventually it'll be like, okay. Okay? So yeah, so if you do feel that this is happening for you, feel free to reach out to me. And I would say the energy shifts or intuitive counseling, that's what it's listed as under my on my website. Intuitive counseling is perfect for those who are going through downloads and whatnot. Okay, guys. Anyway, anything else, guys? Oh, they're like, have a good night. Okay. Right? Let's do that. So anyway, guys, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or an energy shift session / intuitive counseling, please do feel free to reach out. I also do offer mentoring. So if you are going through something that you would like to have a little bit more coaching about, go ahead and check out my mentoring packages. And last thing, if you have not pressed the like button, please feel free to do it. Until then, much love. Bye.